me to introduce myself.
DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlamagne the God.
Well, y'all done came a long way. I think that y'all have a certain amount of respect for, what everybody else does, and y'all are just the best at what y'all do.
This platform, the reach y'all have that you've earned, makes space for somebody like me.
You guys have a direct line to the culture.
Oh my God, I'm on the radio with Angela, Charlamagne, and DJ Envy.
Yes, you are.
All I do is read about the Breakfast Club.
Really?
Every morning.
That's good.
You guys are trending. I drag my ass out of bed. I'm like, what happened on the Breakfast Club today?
Get your ass up.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Hey, good morning, Charlamagne.
Good morning, Angela Yee. Peace to the planet. It's Monday. We are back. Another work week. What's happening?
It's the day after Super Bowl Monday, so are you tired?
No, I'm actually not, man. Fresh off the Super Bowl. Last night was the first time in a long time that I literally enjoyed the halftime show more than the game. I was more interested in seeing the halftime show more than the game. I was in Atlantic City for my daughter's cheerleading tournament all weekend, and I didn't even drive back from Atlantic City until after halftime was over because I did not want to risk missing seeing what we saw last night. So when halftime was over, it was time to go, and there was truly nothing left to see here, folks. Drop on the clues bombs for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and 50 Cent. Of course, yes.
It was exciting. That was exciting to watch. Like, I can't believe we've never had anything like that before.
Yeah, and I didn't have any expectations. I didn't have any expectations just because, there's honestly nothing anybody on that stage had to prove. But it was almost like what you just said. It was just like, when you I know folks of all ages enjoyed that show, but when you 40 and up, it just hits different. Okay, so much of that music provided the soundtrack of our life, with the exception of Kendrick, because he's the newest one. But so much of that music provided the soundtrack to our life, and there was a time when people didn't want us to listen to that music, when they didn't want that music played on the radio, when they didn't want that music played on television, when they were throwing those CDs in the street and running them over and saying how problematic they were, and they might have been right. Okay, but musically, I'm just talking about music to a youngin'. To be 40 plus and watch them on that stage last night, man. Oh, it was something to see.
You think there were some people watching that did not have any idea what was going on?
It would be kind of hard, right? Like you'd have to really.
I don't know, because look, when I see some like country music or something like that, it could be the biggest star in country music, but I don't listen to that.
That's true. I mean, Snoop is kind of hard to ignore, though, and Dr. Dre, right? And Eminem was the biggest artist in the world at one point.
Yeah, Lose Yourself is a huge song.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it would be kind of hard. You'd have to have heard something. I don't know. Maybe, but you're right to your point, because there's country singers that are huge that I couldn't pick one of their songs out of a lineup. So, yeah, maybe.
All right, so you didn't even watch the second half. You were driving back home.
Yeah, I didn't even see the second half. I saw the first half. I didn't see the second half at all.
But you saw Odell Beckham's injury.
I definitely saw Odell Beckham's injury. But he still won, you know what I mean? And I think, who woulda, shoulda, coulda. I feel like Odell probably would have won MVP the way he was playing, prior to blowing out his knee or whatever he blew out.
All right, well, I'm in Atlanta, so I was watching from my room here in Atlanta. I was just sitting here quietly watching the game, doing some work at the same time. But we'll talk about it when we come back in Front Page News.
All right, let's start the show off with some Dr. Dre and some Snoop Dogg, man. We got that still, DRE? Why not? It's Monday morning. Let's act like it's a Friday, though. Drop on the clues bombs again just because. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Hey. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, DJ Envy is off today, man. Drop on the clues bombs for Dr. Dre again. They did that last night. Another reason moments like last night are so important, Yee, because it's just reminders. The Chronic is 30 years old. Timeless classic music. And is it safe to say Dr. Dre is the greatest hip-hop producer of all time? We can say that and not debate about it, right?
Yeah, he was looking like the maestro. I did think, though, when they started playing I Ain't Mad at You for a hot second that the hologram was going to come
Tupac hologram? Yeah, I thought so.
Yes, because everybody kept saying there was going to be a Tupac hologram. I was like, oh, here it comes.
Yeah, I thought so.
And then, yeah.
Let's get the front page news.
Man, It was amazing. So, as you know, the LA Rams beat the Cincinnati Bengals 23-20. So, congratulations to the Rams. Have they won before? Is this their second time?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, I think they won when they were in St. Louis. They were the St. Louis Rams. This is the second time. This is the first time the Los Angeles Rams have won.
All right, so let's hear some of the highlights. Now, here is the Rams coach, Sean McVay.
Feels outstanding. I mean, you talk about a resilient team. Coaches, players, I'm so proud of this group, just proud to be associated with it. We talk about competitive greatness all the time, Mike, being your best when your best is required. For the offense to be able to find a way, and then Aaron to be able to finish it off. It's poetic, man. Thought our offensive line did a great job protecting. You knew that we were pretty much throwing it that second down and 2 run where Cam Akers got his first down to get to the 8-yard line was big, but so many contributions. It's about the team. I'm so happy for these players. World champs, baby! Yeah,
dropping the clues bombs for Aaron Donald, man. Aaron Donald has been the best player in the NFL for some years now, but I guess because he's on the defensive side of the ball, he don't get that credit. But, you know, congrats to the Los Angeles Rams and Aaron Donald.
Well, here's Aaron Donald.
It's the best feeling in the world, man. God is great. God is great. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. This is a blessing. This is a blessing.
There's rumors Aaron Donald might retire, and you can't go out no better way than that.
Yeah, now that's how you retire right there. And Cooper Kupp got the MVP.
8 catches, 2 touchdowns. Tell me about the last drive, how you and Matthew connected so well when it mattered the most.
Man, it just comes down to this team, the way we've prepared, the way we've loved on each other, trusted each other. I don't know. I don't feel deserving of this. I mean, God is just so good. I'm just so thankful for the guys I get to be around, for the coaches, for my family.
Salute to Cooper Kupp. Congratulations on his MVP. I felt like Odell was on his way to winning the MVP last night. If he hadn't got hurt, he was already over 50-something yards. Already had a touchdown. He was on his way. He was cooking.
Yeah, one thing to consider was also Drake. I think he had some bets riding on Odell Beckham Jr. too, so not sure how that turned out for him. And then also here is the Bengals quarterback, Joe Burrow, after the game.
This game didn't turn out the way we wanted to, but you know, I'm still going to celebrate with the guys and reminisce on the season that we had.
Joe will be back. He'll be fine. It's only his second year in the league. He'll be fine.
I know. It was a close game, too. It was a good one. It could have went either way. So I know that's heartbreaking and disappointing. But congratulations to the LA Rams. And that is your front page news.
That's right. We got it. Get it off your chest next. 1-800-585-1051. Call us up. You know, you can tell us why you're blessed if you want to get something off your chest. Whatever it is, whatever your energy is this morning, reach out and touch us. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show. Good morning.
Hello.
Yo, what's happening, brother?
Good morning. This is Charlamagne, guys. Angela Yee. This is Clarkson.
Good morning.
302. How y'all doing?
Clark, what's happening, brother?
Joe, I agree with you. That Super Bowl halftime show was probably the best one since Michael and Prince.
Man, it was something special, bro. I was young when Michael happened. I mean, I remember it, but I don't know. This one just meant more to me, man.
Yeah, they gotta do it again like 2 years once in Las Vegas and make it hot.
Well, I want to see Mary J. Blige do her own show now. Mary J. Blige deserves her own halftime show.
Yeah, I think they all actually need their own halftime show. I know it's a way you can do that, but they all was very talented.
Yeah, it was.
That was amazing. That's all I wanted to do was watch that. I just kept waiting.
Yes, it was very good. I gotta admit. Can I give my girl a shot for Valentine's Day?
For sure.
All right, I want to say happy birthday to my baby, Carla. I love you so much. Happy Valentine's. I love you, baby. And y'all have a beautiful day as well.
Thank you, King.
I forgot it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for reminding us. We didn't even leave with that this morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Good morning.
What's happening, my brother?
What's up, man?
What's the word?
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you. Man, I'm ready to get it off my chest, man. I'm feeling good this morning. I got a good job. I'm in South Carolina, Columbia right now.
803 Metro.
Yeah, but your boy originally from Virginia, 757.
Okay.
Bad news. But I want to get off my chest, man. I got a good job. I'm in Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to Spirit. warehouse job.
Well, okay, salute to you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you do in that warehouse, King.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm doing my best.
And by the way, you're doing more than your best, okay? Happiness and success is subjective. You got a good job. You got a place to stay. You got food on the table. You living, brother. You living.
Yes, sir. The biggest blessing I've received so far.
All right, King. Well, you have a great day, man.
Yo, what up, what up?
What's up, my brother? Who this?
It's Damon from Chicago.
What's up, Damon? What's happening?
What's up, Charlamagne? Man, this is bad. I'm just, dang, man, I can't believe I'm actually on here with y'all, man.
What's going on in the cold-ass city of Chicago?
Man, real cold right now. I'm on my way to work right now. And I was just listening to you guys, man. I want to get it off my chest, man. Congratulate the Los Angeles Rams.
Okay. Who's your team?
Who's your team?
The Bears.
I'm a Chicago fan by default. So
all right, just want to make sure.
That's all you wanted to do? That's not getting nothing off your chest. You mad the Rams won? Have a good day, sir.
Okay, I don't know what just happened.
It's cold in Chicago. You give him he ain't get his mind right yet. It's too cold. It's too early in the morning. Get it off your chest.
And by the way, Envy. I saw Envy was at the game yesterday. I saw him posting about the Giants, even though they weren't playing.
Well, I can understand that. I'm a Cowboy fan. You know, I saw somebody in the elevator yesterday in Atlantic City, and we started talking about the Cowboys. And you know what else is crazy? When you see people walking around and their team's paraphernalia on Super Bowl Sunday, you get confused. You be like, well, wait a minute, their team not playing, but you still got to rep your set. 1-800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. Call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
So you better have the same energy.
We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. I want to give you guys my situation and get a feedback from you guys.
What's your situation, sir?
We're listening.
All right. So I've been dating this girl since October, right? But she has no permanent green card in the country. Now I know that's important in this country, of course, but now I feel like she's always mentioning every single month. So I'm not sure if she's with me just for the green card or she's with me just for me.
Oh, okay. So you're dating a woman. You've been dating a woman since October. You don't know if she's with you for you or because she wants a green card.
What makes you think that she might just want a green card? Why do you think that?
I mean, if you're going to marry someone, you should actually do it from the heart, not because of immigration status.
Are you getting married?
I mean, I feel like I'm pressured to getting married.
Oh,
okay. So she's trying to rush you. Well, first of all, never do anything that you feel pressured into doing. So there's that.
Have y'all slept together yet?
Married, definitely don't.
We live together.
Oh, so y'all had sex?
We live together, yeah.
Okay. Is she somebody that you can see you spending the rest of your life with?
Honestly speaking, yeah.
So what does it matter?
Do you feel the love, though? Do you feel like she loves you?
I do until she mentions the green card situation.
She's probably happy, sir. It's a goddamn green card. She's going to get citizenship. You know what I mean? She'll be able to live legally in this country. She's probably excited about it. You know how when you're excited about something, you constantly talk about it?
I understand, but I have a cousin that she married a dude in California, and when she got her green card, she left him.
Well?
Yeah. Listen, it definitely does happen, and so she's pressuring you. Like I said, if that's not what you want to do, don't do it.
I respect it.
I don't think it's pressure though. If you love her, she loves you. You say you can spend the rest of you can see you spending the rest of your life with her. I don't think it's is she pressuring you or she just talk about it a lot?
Every single month it's a different, always the same debate.
It's a what?
And I tell her it's always
the same debate every month.
What's the debate?
I told her I want to do it when I want to do it. She needs it now.
Oh, got you. Well, she just trying to.
That's pressure.
She just trying to be here.
If he's not ready, then don't do anything you're not ready to do. If your gut is telling you not now, then don't let somebody convince you to do something you're not ready to do.
And when they ship the love of your life off, just know it's your fault.
Yeah,
when they send the love of your life back to where she came from, because she's an illegal citizen, just know it's your fault, okay?
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
All right. Have a great day. Yeah.
Peace. Good morning.
Peace, King. What's the word?
Oh, man, I just sitting here with a lot of balled up positive energy. I just want to send it out to the world.
Project it all. Project that positive energy. Let's feel it.
All I'm saying is freezing cold outside, but I'm up. It's a beautiful day. Already made it to the gym. Put an hour in. I'm about to go home and do some work on the business before I take the little lady to school.
I love it.
Breakfast for the family.
I love it.
What I'm saying? Want to give a shout
That's how you start a Monday. I love it.
That's how you start every day, really, Miss Yee. You know what I'm saying? But that's it, you know. Want to send that energy out. I know if there's anybody out there within the reach of my voice, laying in the bed, you want to get up, use that energy, get up, get the work done, get the business going. You know what I'm saying? Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
I love that.
Now let me ask you this: Do you have to take your little lady to school? And did you get her anything for Valentine's Day, or do you care about that?
I did it. I didn't get her anything for Valentine's Day, but I got something I'm gonna do for her today.
Okay, that's nice. I used to love Valentine's Day because I used to love when my parents used to get me a gift and my dad used to get me a present. But y'all know my dad's cheap, so normally it'd be the day after when everything's half off.
Yes, man. Peace, Charlamagne. Girl, dad, gang out here.
You already know. How many you got?
I got 2. I got one that's about 6-7 weeks, and I got one that'll be 6 in April.
Oh, okay. I got 4. You gonna get more?
I want more. They beautiful. They take care of you. They motherly from a very, very young, very early age. You can see it happening.
Aww.
You know what I'm saying? It's a great thing, man. It's the best feeling in the world.
I love
it. Boy too, you know.
Yeah, I wanted a boy too, but you know what? I take God gives you what you need, not what you want. I got 4 beautiful girls. I need that.
Absolutely, I need that too, man.
All right, King. Appreciate you, brother.
Peace.
Get it off your chest. We do that every morning, Monday through Friday. So when you want to get something off your chest, when you want to tell us why you're blessed, just reach out and touch us. Now, Yee, you got the rumor report coming?
Yes, and let's talk about all things surrounding the Super Bowl. We'll talk about Mary J. Blige and one of her songs that she discussed in an interview with Angie Martinez, and we'll talk about Kodak Black. What really happened outside that Justin Bieber party?
All that and more coming up on the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show. The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. Today is Valentine's Day. Do you even have to celebrate Valentine's Day after celebrating the Super Bowl last night? Do you?
You don't have to. I think a lot of people, I feel like less and less people celebrate it.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the rumor report.
It's time. She's spilling the tea. This is the rumor report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
All right, well, Super Bowl weekend, Kodak Black apparently was among 4 people injured in a shooting, and this was outside of a Justin Bieber concert after party at Mr. Nice Guy. And so, at The Nice Guy. So they're saying that there's, TMZ does have some video footage, and you can see he's there, gun is there. They said Kodak Black ended up getting shot in his foot.
I know one thing,
And
Kodak
so
Black better realize how blessed he is. He better realize how much God is on his side. Okay, because that was a point-blank range shot. That could have ended it all this weekend.
Yeah, so you could see Kodak taking a swing at somebody, and then moments later, shots were fired, and everyone is expected to be okay. So just letting y'all know.
Kodak, you're getting a lot of chances between jail, between getting shot. Like, you here for a real reason. You better recognize that.
All right, now Mary J. Blige, she did an album release party with Angie Martinez hosting, and one thing that she talked about was a new song she has called Rent Money. Here's a snippet of that new song.
Coming over my head, now I'm barely breathing. You know you're the reason, just trying to break even. You must be used to me spending. Look now, my rent money due.
All right, well, here is what she told Angie Martinez about the inspiration for that song.
When I first got the divorce, I had to give up all his alimony, and I didn't have no more money to give because he had spent it all. So I had to go and had to go on tour and make all the money back to pay the alimony, and I didn't have no money to pay my rent and all this other stuff. But it's also a metaphor. I didn't have my soul, like I was just drained of everything. So it was time for somebody to pay. Sometimes you just feel like somebody got to pay. And I was very angry then when I made that song. I was very angry. How could you
not be?
I was very angry, and I was like, rent money due, period.
Why would you want to drain somebody like that, though? That's somebody you once claimed to love.
After you done spent all their money, too, and you would have went cheating?
Yeah, you should never want to see someone that you once loved doing bad, especially if that person at one point was helping you thrive. Like, that kind of energy comes back to you. Like, I don't wish bad on nobody, even if I feel like they did me wrong.
All right, well, let's talk about Eminem kneeling during the halftime performance. Some people were saying that he defied the NFL by doing that, but according to reports, this was rehearsed. They knew it was going to happen. They said players have been kneeling with no repercussions, so there's no issue with that.
Great rumor to put out, though.
They did also say they asked Dr. Dre to remove his lyric on Still Not Loving Police, by the way, and Still Dre is Another fun fact.
Yeah, I thought
All right,
I
and the
thought they
NFL
bleeped it out, but I think he did. I think it flew last night. I saw people posting it. It's still not 11 police line.
All right, now the NFL also accidentally mistook Jhené Aiko for Mickey Guyton. And so when things were starting off, Jhené Aiko was singing America the Beautiful, and Mickey Guyton was performing the national anthem, but they put Jhené Aiko's name under Mickey Guyton's face. So that's never good. But here's Jhené Aiko last night singing. She's a singer, singing America the Beautiful. Mickey Guyton is a country singer, by the way. Remember how I was saying we don't really know country music like that? And so even if they have big hits, we wouldn't know. There you go.
God bless her. Never heard of him.
All right, and Snoop Dogg and Kelly Clarkson have been tapped. They're going to be hosting American Song Contest. It's a musical competition that is inspired by Europe's 65-year-old Eurovision contest, and that's going to run for 8 weeks on Monday nights. That starts March 11th, and the winner gets crowned on May 9th. So Snoop said in a statement, "I'm honored to host American Song Contest alongside my little sis, Kelly Clarkson, a.k.a. Miss Texas." And the two previously teamed up on The Voice, by the way, where Snoop was a mega mentor and Kelly Clarkson was a judge.
Man, it's dropping the clues. And 2 Chainz. Snoop Dogg, man. Snoop has been in the game all of these years, and he has truly been himself. Last night he was on there flagged up, crip walking, and he still gets every endorsement and corporate sponsorship known to man. Dropping the clues, Bob. Snoop. And truly being himself at all times.
And speaking of smoking, 2 Chainz opened his weed dispensary over the weekend, by the way, Pineapple Express. And so congratulations to him, just in time for the Super Bowl. He is the company's second largest shareholder, and fans were in line wrapped around the block starting on Thursday just to get a taste of that marijuana. So congratulations to him. And that is your rumor report.
And I also want to salute whoever put out the rumor that the NFL told Eminem not to kneel, because that actually made him kneeling that much bigger. Because I remember when Justin Timberlake kneeled in 2018 and nobody really cared. Actually, folks thought he was kneeling for Prince, and they were trying to say M was kneeling for Pac last night. I don't know what M was kneeling for, but I just know that putting out that rumor that the NFL told Eminem not to kneel made him kneeling that much bigger. So salute to whoever came up with that idea. That was a good idea.
Okay. All right. Well, next up, we do have front page news.
Yes.
And we are going to talk about more NFL news. What did Joe Biden have to say about the lack of black people being head coaches in the NFL?
We don't care, Joe. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
The General Insurance is a quality insurance company that has been saving people money for nearly 60 years. What up, y'all? It's DJ Envy, and you should take a closer look at The General. Call 800-GENERAL or visit thegeneral.com. The General Auto Insurance Services, Inc., an insurance agency, Nashville, Tennessee. Some restrictions.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. It's time for front page news. What we got, Yee?
All right, well, let's talk about New York City Mayor Adams. Now, he is talking about drill music, and he wants to meet with social media companies in an effort to ban drill music from their platforms. He did not name any specific artists, but he pointed out the hypocrisy of banning politicians for things that they say on social media, but also leaving those videos up at the same time. Here's what he had to say.
And I had no idea what drill rapping was, but I called my son, and he sent me some videos, and it is alarming. And we are going to pull together the social media companies and sit down with them and state that you have a civic and corporate responsibility. You know, I mean, we pulled Trump off Twitter because of what he was spewing.
I get it, you know, and it's not about censorship. You know, folks can rap about whatever they want to rap about, but platforms have the right to ban it if they feel like, you know, it's inappropriate. And then a lot of that drill music, you know, these people are talking about folks that actually got killed. When they're talking about smoking on folks, these are usually dead ops, so it's inciting violence, it's inciting murder. I can see why they would want to ban that from platforms.
And truthfully, on Instagram, they will ban you for like posting guns, and Facebook too. Like a lot of times, social media sites will ban you for certain things.
And sometimes you got to save people from themselves, right? Because some people are just stupid. Like, what is the point of getting on these social media platforms and incriminating yourself anyway? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of that? Number one, you shouldn't commit the crime and rap about it to begin with, but also, why get on social media and flash your guns and talk about who you're going to kill and why you're going to kill them and when you're going to kill them? Like, you got to save people from themselves sometimes.
All right, now Joe Biden, in the meantime, did an interview recently. He was talking to NBC News anchor Lester Holt, and he was talking about the lack of diversity when it comes to head coaches, in particular, the lack of black head coaches. Here's what he had to say.
Well, I think it should be held to a reasonable standard. And, you know, the commissioner pointed out they haven't lived up to what they committed to. They haven't lived up to being open about hiring more minorities to run teams. And whether or not, you know, Goodell says they're going to take a look at whether they can meet the standard. And the standard was set by, you know, someone who said, this is something we should do. Think about it.
I don't give a damn what President Biden thinks about the lack of black coaches in the NFL. Who cares what President Biden thinks about the lack of black coaches in the NFL at a time like this? Inflation is at the highest it's been in 40 years. Barely no food on the shelves at grocery stores. Russia and China alliance with Russia threatening to invade Ukraine. We might be on the brink of World War III. Voting rights being suppressed. George Floyd Policing Act still hasn't passed. We still getting gunned down by cops. And folks give a damn about what President Biden thinks about the NFL coaching situation?
Well, they asked him on the news, and that's what he said. And, you know, about 71% of NFL players were people of color, only a quarter were white, and only 3 people of color have had head coaching jobs in the league. So white men hold the majority of those roles. And as we know, former Miami Dolphins head coach Brian Flores has sued the NFL this month for racial discrimination in the league's hiring practices. All right, well, that is your front page news.
That's right. Now, what are we doing here? What are we talking about right now?
Oh, we were talking about this behind the scenes, and we were talking about Van Jones. He actually is having a baby, and that is just with his friend. He welcomed a baby girl with his friend Noemi, and he said they are conscious co-parents. He said, after the COVID lockdown, I got clear I wanted another kid, and I discovered that my friend Noemi also wanted a baby, so we decided to join forces and become conscious co-parents. It's a concept that I hope more people will explore and consider.
Yeah, I think people, you know, they get caught up in language, right? So when they hear the word co-parent, and they're like, oh, well, I do that now. What's so special about that? But, you know, what he said when he said after COVID, him and the young lady, they were just friends, right? And they were like, yo, we want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. You want to have a baby. Let's have the baby together. So does that mean they weren't in a relationship? Does that mean they weren't necessarily having sex? Do we know if they even had sex to have this baby? Do we know?
Right. Well, he's saying it's his friend. And listen, I know women who decide it's the time for me to have a baby. I don't have anybody I want to have a baby with. So all options should be on the table. You know, there's times that you go to the sperm bank and you have a baby that way. Mm-hmm. It probably would be nice to have somebody that is reliable, that you get along with, that's your friend, so that you guys can also share that responsibility.
Yeah, I've never heard this one.
If possible.
I've never heard the two friends say, hey, let's go have a baby. Let's go have on a baby. I've heard them say, let's go have on a business, you know, maybe just put some money together for a vacation. You know, I've never heard them say, let's go have on a baby. This is a new one.
Now, guys always say things like, hey, if by the time we're such and such age and you don't have a baby and I don't, we should just have one together. That's a very popular phrase.
Yeah, that's just
but let's
finesse,
see what
though.
You guys think.
That's just finesse.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
800-585-1051. Call us up and let us know what you think. Maybe you've been in that situation. Maybe you have a baby with a friend of yours. Let us know what you think.
It's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club. Talk about it.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. DJ Envy is off today. And we are discussing Van Jones. Van Jones and one of his partners went half on a baby, huh, Yee?
Yes, a friend of his, Noemi, they decided after the COVID lockdown, he said he wanted another kid. And this is his third child, by the way. And so he hooked up with his friend, and I don't mean hook up in a sexual way, but she wanted a baby also, and they decided to have one together and become conscious co-parents. He said it's a concept that I hope more people will explore and consider.
Yeah, I mean, we need more details. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know, were they in a relationship ever at any point in life? I would like to know if they actually had sex in order to conceive this child. Like, there's a lot of details and a lot of nuance to it, because I've never, heard this before. I've never heard two people say, hey, let's just have a baby. I mean, listen, I think that's a dope concept. There's plenty of people out here that, would probably make a dope breed together. But it's a lot of things that have to happen in order for you to have that child with a person. But what if you and a person just cool and you don't want to necessarily have sex, but you think that person will make a good father or mother?
You don't have to have sex to have a baby together.
That's my point.
Yeah, so we don't. All we know is what he said, because he did ask for privacy on the matter, but he did want to let.
I hate when people do that.
If we take it as they are just friends, because he said that's just his friend, so let's just take it as friends. They decided to have a child together. They may or may not have sex, but let's just say they didn't. They're only friends. Would you think that's a good option?
I hate when people say, let's keep it a private matter once they release something publicly.
Yeah, he said it's his friend, not his lover.
Okay. Oh, he said that.
Yeah, he said it's his friend, not his lover. He said they came into an agreement to raise a child over dinner.
I read that part. That's interesting. I don't know. I really don't have any thoughts on the matter. I need more information.
All right. Well, let's see what everybody else thinks. Good morning. Who's this?
Monique.
Peace, Monique.
What do you think about this? Would you have a baby with one of your friends?
I would, because I'm 31 with no kids. I'm not in a relationship. And all my male friends had, professional jobs, and they had their hair on right. So if they came to a point where I still wasn't in a relationship, they weren't in a relationship, they don't have any kids, I don't have any, I would do it.
So how you gonna have the kids though? You gonna let them sweat on you, or you gonna do something else so it's no sex involved?
Yeah, I'd probably do something else so it wouldn't be no sex involved, because sex always mess up a friendship.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to know. That's what I would like to know from Van. Did they actually have sex to make this baby?
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
Thank you for calling.
And by the way, gay couples do this all the time. When one of them decides they want to have a baby.
I mean, that's understandable though. I mean, they can't they can't procreate, so that makes sense.
Yeah, so this is not like something unheard of, and they actually have websites for this, like co-parent.com and all of that, for people who decide they want to just co-parent.
Yeah, but the gay couple is way less complicated than this would be. I have way less questions for the gay couple than I would for a man and a woman. There's a lot of different things I would like to know. Number one thing I really do want to know is, did they have sex? I would like to know how they got to having the baby, because that says a lot.
Okay.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Star.
Peace. How are you?
I'm okay, and you?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored.
Okay. So, no, my wife and the guys did not have sex. They did not have sex. We used a syringe. I have a cousin that's an OBGYN.
Hold on now. Back up a little bit. I missed the first part. What'd you say?
I said my wife did not have sex. We used a syringe.
You and your wife?
Okay.
My wife used a syringe. It's a gay coworker that everyone knew that he wanted kids, and they knew my wife and I wanted children. And we was like, okay. We went to the doctor, got tested, and everything was good, and we did the syringe method.
But
we had 2 little girls.
But y'all had no other options. Like, I mean, you could have had sex with a man, but you wouldn't have done that.
No.
Yeah, as I said, when I hear gay couples, it's way less complicated to me than a man and a woman. Like, I really would like to know if the man and the woman, had to have sex in order to, get to this point. Because that makes it way more complicated, I think, than, just saying you're friends.
Yeah, but gay couples do that too. They have sex with the other person to have a baby also.
No, my wife wasn't doing that. She wasn't with it.
Right, and that would bring up issues also.
100%. That would complicate the hell out of things.
To do. Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, one of the issues is, though, he's white and we're black. So that is one of the issues we are having.
Why'd you pick the white man?
That was the only one available. The black guy flaked on us. She was using her black best friend, and he flaked on us.
You could have found some black sperm somewhere. There's sperm banks out here.
Yeah, time was ticking. She was 38. So he was available. It was free, and we did it.
Okay.
And he wanted kids too, so
yeah,
makes sense.
I wonder how do you explain that to the kids in the future? Like, that's one of those things you can't, how we love to keep secrets in our families? You can't keep that kind of secret. Like, you got to tell the kid every single thing that happened. Everything that led up to that point. Everything. He gonna need to know why he don't know his daddy. You don't have to tell him.
No, but he wanted kids too, so that doesn't mean that they're co-parenting. That means that the other person is still parenting also.
That's not what the woman just said. She just said she used the coworker's sperm. She didn't say anything. She said her and her wife.
Wanted kids.
She said she has a wife.
Said he wanted kids. They wanted kids also, and that's what Van Jones is talking about too, co-parenting. So you're both still parents.
Yeah, I wish we'd have spoke to her about that, because I thought she said that she had a wife and they were raising the child. But 1-800-585-1051. What's the question, Yee?
Would you do what Van Jones said? He said he wishes more people would consider this co-parenting, having a baby with a friend of yours.
All right, let's talk about it. It's the Breakfast Club.
Call me. Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Come on. 800-585-1051.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, DJ Envy is on vacation, and we're talking about Van Jones. What are we talking about, Yee?
Mm-hmm. He had a baby with his friend, Noemi. They sat down over dinner. They both wanted to have a child, and it's just a friend of his. He says more people should consider co-parenting, conscious co-parenting.
Yes, let's talk about it. Let's go to the phones. Who we got on the line, Red?
This Tariq.
Tariq, what's happening, my brother?
Same thing. How y'all doing this morning?
Blessed, black, and highly favored, sir. Talk to me. Could you have a baby with a friend?
I pray for y'all every day.
I appreciate that. Could you have a baby with a friend?
Yeah, it started off like that, but then it became a relationship. And the beautiful thing about it was we both knew what we were doing. It wasn't no drama. It wasn't no extra stuff involved. And the relationship became because it was natural.
What do you mean it started like that?
You know, we were just friends hanging out, just talking. It wasn't supposed to be, you know, nothing extra. And
romantic.
Then, you know, we were just hanging out. And one thing led to another. We had a baby, and then we ended up.
Man, that don't count, man.
It was beautiful.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about pre-planned. Yeah. We want to have a baby. This is my friend.
But we're just friends.
That's all it is. You know what I mean?
We talked about it, but it was just like we didn't think it was gonna happen. We was joking, but it actually happened.
Yes, that's called not pulling out, sir. All right, that happens when you're romantically involved with some people. Okay?
This guy right here.
Have a blessed day.
He done messed around with his friend and had a baby. That's different. That's not consciously deciding we just want to have a baby together. But I can see how a baby would bring people closer together.
Nah, that's not always the case.
I mean, I can see how it can happen. Though. If you're friends with somebody and then you're spending time together because you have a child together, sharing all these special moments together.
Yeah, but you know that's what baby mama and baby daddy drama comes from, because you have the baby, but then you don't necessarily want to be with that person, and that causes. That's where the whole baby mama drama, baby daddy drama concept comes into play. Don't ever think that babies bring people closer together. No way, Jose.
But I'm saying if you didn't want that in the beginning and y'all were just friends, I could see that spending more time together and having a child and having those special moments, it could accidentally happen.
Maybe. It's rare. Who's this?
Hi, good morning. This is Nana.
Nana. What's happening, Nana?
Nana.
Hi, good morning, you guys.
Talk to us.
I have a few friends, and I know of a few people that actually have kids that's not with somebody that they're with, just their friends. And I mean, if that works best for you and that's what's gonna, if that's something that you guys both want, then hey, it is what it is.
Are they just friends now, but at one time they were romantically involved?
No, they wasn't never romantically involved. They were just good friends.
So did they have sex?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
Oh God, that's not what we're talking about.
Would you do that though? Would you have a baby with one of your friends? It's just a mutual friend, a friend of yours, platonic.
I do have a child, but she's I do have a child, but me and her father was not friends. We were dating whenever she was conceived. But me, if I had a friend that I knew that we were good together, we can be in the same environment, and I know they got their stuff together, and I needed them, we could financially have a kid together, I would do that with one of my friends that I know that was financially stable.
Would you sleep with them to do that?
So you gonna get me in trouble? I'm getting out.
But no, because all
Happy
of that,
Valentine's Day.
All of that matters because
Thank you.
Would you have sex with the person that had a baby?
Yeah, that's how you gonna catch.
You like that man now. Whoever that man is, you like him now. You want to give him something right now. You wish he was your Valentine today.
He's at work right now.
And you like him?
Yeah, we're together.
Is that This is why I say it's complicated when it's man and woman.
We don't have kids together though.
Yes, but you would like to.
Maybe one day in the future.
Have a good day, Queen.
They done twisted up this whole topic.
But that's why it's complicated. When you hear the word friend and you hear, hey, me and you want to have a baby, it's a lot of nuance to it. It's not just as simple as, hey, that's my friend, we had a baby. It's a lot of details that go into that. I want to know, were they romantically involved? Did they have sex? What is it? Because there's a big difference between making a business arrangement.
Somebody on Twitter tweeted us and said, my best friend would be a caring and loving father to my child or children. He is my best friend after all. 3 girls is my preference.
Okay. Good morning. Who's this?
Brittany.
Peace, Brittany. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Blessed, black, and highly favored. Now, we're talking about going half on a baby with a friend with no sex involved, okay? You never had no romantic interest in this person. You just think this person's a nice guy and you want to have kids. Would you do it?
Okay. So, yes, I would. And I called in because I actually had a dream about doing this with a friend of mine, like, night before last.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
But
was it a sexy dream?
Okay, you said no sex involved. Like, this is a friend of mine, and we've had sex before. So
oh, my gosh. It doesn't count.
But he is just a friend. Like, we don't even live in the same state. I'm from South Carolina. Shout out to South Carolina.
Hey, what part?
I live in Aiken, but
okay.
I'm from the Low Country.
All right.
So, yeah. And he lives in Florida. So we don't live together at all, right? But he came to visit me once before. I went down to visit him once before. And we talked about this. Like, we say, I have 2 kids already. He doesn't have any kids. And he's like, we talked about we could just have a baby with no plans of anybody moving. Like, I would stay in South Carolina. He would stay in Florida. And we would just co-parent and share the responsibility. And with my 2 kids, I feel like I've mismanaged my vagina twice before. And I'm not trying to do that again. And so I feel like I should make the conscious effort because I want to have another baby to choose someone I know is responsible and is going to be there to support me, and someone I feel like is a friend I can talk to. We have good communication, and that's what I've missed previously.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, so
I get it.
Go for it.
I get it.
Dating is so ghetto right now, and who wants to go through all that? New people. I'm a Virgo, and I'm tired of talking to people. I don't even like people anymore. So having to meet new people all the time, and where are you from, what you do for a living, I'm over it. So I'd rather just do it with somebody I know.
No, I get it. And, that's why I have so much questions. Well, thank you for calling. That's why I have so much questions for, Van Jones about this situation. Because it is a lot more complicated than it sounds. Because in my mind, I'm thinking if you say this is my friend, this is somebody that you've never been romantically involved with. You're not even romantically interested in this person. You just want to have a baby. You think they'll be a good candidate. Y'all don't have sex. Y'all do whatever scientific things y'all got to do to combine the sperm and the eggs and everything else, and boom, y'all have a baby. That's what I'm thinking in this situation. But clearly, it could be a lot more.
Right. Well, there's a lot of ways to do it, and for some people, they feel like I want a kid now. I don't have a partner, so this could be the best option.
All right, we got a rumor report coming up, you?
Yes, let's talk more. I know y'all hate doing this, but Kanye was very active over the weekend again, so we got to discuss.
It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
Listen up. It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, clearly Kanye West is going through it right now. So we heard him on Fabio Foreign's City of God song that was released on Friday. And here's some of what he said. Seems like he's still talking about Pete Davidson being with Kim Kardashian.
If I let you have my wife, how do you let somebody have your wife, Angela?
You should thank me.
Could you explain that to me? How do you let somebody have your wife?
No, she's her own. That's not your property.
Exactly.
So she makes her own decisions. Here's more of what Kanye had to say.
Damn lame. First of all, if you need 100 goons outside of SNL for Pete Davidson, you lost already.
SNL.
All right. You lost already.
But
like, come on.
He is going through it. I mean, he's going through a divorce. His wife doesn't want to be with him. He's losing his family. And
Jesus
so
Christ,
seems like he's blaming Pete Davidson for that.
Yeah.
And I can't say that it's his fault, but
it's not.
As far as Pete Davidson's side, a source said he's focusing on his relationship with Kim and making sure she feels supported. The rest is just noise. Now, in addition to this, He got into it with Kid Cudi somewhat. Now, I guess he feels betrayed because Kid Cudi is friends with Pete Davidson. And so he posted, just so everyone knows, Cudi will not be on Donda because he's friends with you-know-who. We all speak in Billie language now. He was referring to Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish saying she didn't name names, and never said Travis Scott's name while on stage when she was helping somebody at her performance, when he had asked for an apology from Billie Eilish. It's a lot going on here. Now, Kid Cudi responded, "Too bad I don't want to be on your album, you effing dinosaur. Everyone knows I've been the best thing about your album since I met you. I'ma pray for you, brother." Oh my gosh, this is just too much right now. Yes, and then he said, "We talked weeks ago about this. You're whack for flipping the script and posting this lie just for a look on the internet. You ain't no friend. Bye." And Kid Cudi went on to say, "Oh man, I'm too blessed." And I guess for Kanye on his side, he feels like he was stabbed in the back. He said, "I just wanted my friend to have my back. The knife just goes in deeper." And he posted a picture on Instagram. Yes.
Kanye West,
after that.
Kanye West is a narcissistic, egomaniac man-child who is simply just jealous because his wife will be spending Valentine's Day with someone else. It's really just that simple. He's hurt. He's in pain. He's projecting his pain on everybody. He's bleeding on people who didn't even cut him. And I really wish he would go get some healing.
All right. And look, in all fairness, I will say he's clearly going through it. And it's very public, and he's posting all these pictures, which he is later deleting. He posted a picture of a paparazzi photo of Pete Davidson, and he called him a D-head. And he also said, "Look at this D-head. I wonder if Instagram is going to shut down my page for dissing Hillary Clinton's ex-boyfriend." And then he shared a screenshot of Pete's old Instagram of his Hillary Clinton tattoo. He then posted a fight night image of him against Pete, and he said, "This ain't about Skeet, people. It's about y'all, selling y'all the narrative. Skeet just playing his part in Frozen 3, except it's not in the theaters. This time it's on Daily Mail. Tell Bob and the entire Disney staff you wasted your money on Star Wars and Marvel, because even though it makes money, you will never control the high schools." And then he put up a picture of Pete Davidson with Machine Gun Kelly when the two of them did their Calvin Klein ad where they're throwing popcorn.
Hey, nicknaming a man that may or may not be skeeting on your ex-wife on Valentine's Day. Skeet.
Hey, let's leave that out.
That's
now
wild.
he also
I would
posted
never
what
call
looks
another
like
man skeet.
what looks like a text message that he received allegedly from Pete, and it looks like it says, "I'd never get into your children. I do hope one day I can meet them and we can all be friends." And he said, "No, you will never meet my children." So a lot going on here. And I know we hate having to talk about this all the time, but all weekend long, this was going on. And he also said that he was trending ahead of the Super Bowl, and that was never his intention, to be trending.
Do you think Kanye forgot what skeet means? Oh, skeet, mother. You think he forgot from the window to the wall? You think? How you nickname the man that's with your wife now Skeet? What is the point?
Then he
of that?
posted a picture of himself saying, "My account is not hacked." He had a yellow notepad that he was holding saying, "My account is not hacked. I will be at Sunday service at noon and will be taking North and Saint to the Super Bowl shortly after." And then he told Michael Che, "I'll double whatever they're paying you just so you don't have to look at that pawn ever again. Big love." And that's from
Big
Saturday
Skeet.
Night Live.
God bless.
All right, well,
God bless Kanye
that
West.
is your rumor report. Now let's get ready for Donkey of the Day.
I truly hope
Charlamagne,
Kanye.
who you giving your donkey to?
I truly hope Kanye gets the healing that he needs. Seriously. Donkey of the Day is going to everybody who's looking for love in all the wrong places. We'll discuss.
All right, it's the Breakfast Club. Donkey of the Day up next.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Our audible pick of the day is Deepak Chopra's Mind, Body, Zone. In this podcast, Deepak talks with guests like John Batiste and helps listeners redefine their lives. Sign up for a free 30-day Audible trial at audible.com/Breakfast Club.
Don't be out here acting like a donkey.
Hee-haw, bitch. Hee-haw.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
I'm a big boy. I can take it. If he feel I deserve it, ain't no big deal.
I know Charlamagne guy gonna have some funny sweet say out his mouth.
If you gotta say something you may not agree with, doesn't mean I'm mean.
Who's getting that donkey? That donkey. That don't. Donkey of the day right there.
The Breakfast Club, bitch.
You can call me the donkey of the day, but I mean no harm.
Listen, Donkey of the Day for Monday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, goes to all you folks looking for love in all the wrong places. What is love, really? Well, the day after the Super Bowl, the day after Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, and our queen, the mighty Mary J. Blige, drop on the clues bombs for all of them. The day after they reminded us why we all love this thing of ours called hip-hop so much, that joyous feeling you have, that love you had when you were watching that love in your heart, that's really what Valentine's Day is all about. That's just love, okay? Love is love, all right? That's what Valentine's Day is. I mean, you can get technical and discuss how it's a day honoring a saint named Saint Valentine, and it originated as a Christian feast and through later traditions has become a significant cultural, religious, and commercial celebration of romance and love in a lot of different places in the world. And that's what Valentine's Day is. It's just about love, okay? Love is love. What kind of love, though? We talk about love and we talk about it from the perspective of getting it from someone else. It's not how love works. Okay, I've gotten on this radio and I've given donkey of the day to people who claim they don't need anyone on Valentine's Day, who claim they don't need love on Valentine's Day, and that is all a lie. We are humans. We all need love, okay? We all need someone. But do you know who we need most of all? Ourselves. See, when we talk about this love thing, we have to remember that our first, last, and best love will always be self-love. Okay, self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. No other person on this planet can give you that. No cards, no teddy bears, no balloons, no flowers, no rose petals in the tub, no vacations with Bae. Okay, wherever you are, all right? None of that can give you self-love. Okay, some of y'all on vacation right now, miserable. Not because you can't stand the one you with, but because you can't stand yourself. All right, Lauryn Hill once said, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Some of y'all sitting around today waiting on a person to give you what you can't even give yourself. And that's love. And some of y'all day is gonna be ruined if the person you're waiting on to give you that doesn't give you that. And guess what? If you wait on that, you're gonna be waiting forever. All right, self-love means taking care of your own needs. Self-love means not settling for less than you deserve. If you lack self-love, it doesn't matter if you got a Valentine. You're still gonna be lonely. All right, see, some of y'all think the worst thing on Valentine's Day is being alone. Well, I'm here to tell you that there are worse things than feeling alone. All right, things like being with someone and still feeling alone. Oh, that is worse than actually being alone. If you are with someone today and you still feel alone, you are the donkey of the day, okay? And you will continue to be the donkey of the day until you develop some self-love habits. All right, you have to learn to love yourself. You have to learn to be kind to yourself. You have to learn to not sacrifice your own mental and emotional well-being for the sake of others. My brothers and sisters, listen to me, okay? Your Uncle Charlotte, Brother Leonard, doesn't want you to compare yourself to anyone today, okay? Don't look at Cardi B and Offset page and get sad, okay? That has nothing to do with you. I need you to love yourself today. I want you to allow yourself to make mistakes. Some of y'all have made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mismanagement of the vagina and poor intention of the penis, and that's your fault, okay? Because you looking for love through sex, can't find it there either. All right, I want you today to act on what you need rather than what you want, because when you do that, you'll look around like, yo, I got what I need. I got everything I need, okay? When you start appreciating what you need, God blesses you with more of that, okay? I really want y'all to live intentionally when it comes to loving yourself. Today and every day, okay? Today, if you are single, go to the spa if you have time. It's probably full with couples. Okay, fine, go tomorrow, all right? I just need you to become mindful, all right? People who have more self-love tend to know what they think, feel, and want, okay? A lot of us are mindful of the fact that we want love. We just want, we just want to be mindful of the fact that the love we want exists within us, okay? That's what I want for you, all right? Be mindful of the fact that you want love, but be mindful of the fact also that the love you want exists within you, okay? Your first, last, and best love is self-love. You can't get that from anyone else until you have it in yourself. So if today is another day that you feel lonely, it's your fault, because having a Valentine isn't going to make you happy, but true love of self will. So please give everybody looking for love in all the wrong places the donkey of the day, the biggest hee-haw. Yes, just want y'all to find love in all the right places. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. That's it.
Well, we love you. We care if don't nobody else care. So happy Valentine's Day.
Tupac actually cares if nobody else cares. Okay, but I love you too.
We love you too, though.
I do love you too. You know what I was thinking, you? What? And I thought about this because of your last rumor report. And this may seem like a very random question, but it comes from the Pete Davidson, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian drama. And I just got a simple question. Would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet. Have we forgotten what skeet is, Yee? Huh?
I don't know. Let me look up the definition.
Huh? Have we forgotten what skeet is?
I don't know.
Brandon, come here. Brandon, tell Brandon. Brandon's a quiet guy behind the scenes. He's one of our producers. He's a young boy. Maybe.
Okay, so look, did you know that skeet is another word though? It's rough around the edges, unintelligent, poorly dressed, and poorly spoken.
Really?
Well, we use it in a different way in the Urban Dictionary. But.
What's the Urban Dictionary cultural definition, Brandon? When I say skeet to you, Brandon, what do you think?
Ejaculation.
Okay. So would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet?
Nah, there's no way.
Why not?
I don't want to think about that. It was like he's, clearly ejaculated on my...
Okay, all right, we get it. All right, young man. Thank you, Brandon. Go back behind the scenes you go. Okay.
All right. No skeet shooting in there today.
But,
I'm not there.
Hey, it's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great time to talk about Skeet, and that's a great question to ask. Would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet? Let's discuss. 1-800-585-1051. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with The Breakfast Club. Talk about it.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy day after the Super Bowl day. And we are currently discussing Skeet. Okay? It's Valentine's Day. All weekend and today was probably a lot of skeeting going on. Blame Little John for putting that in my head. I don't know what skeet means to y'all, but I know what it means to me in culture. Okay? And with that said, there is no way I would nickname the man who's currently, dating my ex-wife Skeet. Could you tell him the story?
Yes. So Kanye has done a series of posts over the weekend, and he's upset about Pete Davidson dating Kim Kardashian. He wants his family back, but he's referring to him not as Pete, but as Skeet.
You are giving comedians all across the world way too much ammo when you nickname that man Skeet. Okay?
What else could he have named him? Because what else rhymes with Pete?
I don't know. Curse him out. Call him every, terrible word in the book. But to nickname the man Skeet, okay? The man that may or may not be doing that with your ex-wife today. Why would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet? Please, somebody talk to me. Can we go to the phones, Red? Good morning.
Hi, good morning. This is Kim.
Hey, Kim. How are you, Kim?
Hey, Charlamagne. I'm doing fine. How are you today?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored. Now, Kim, if you were dating a man, Kim, and that man whose name happened to be Pete, and then your ex-boyfriend started nicknaming him Skeet, what would you think about that?
So, obviously, I would think he's jealous, but right now I'm Team Kanye, so I think he's within his rights to call this guy Skeet. It's like what Angela Yee just said. Skeet is like, he's purposely disrespecting him. But I understand the hood definition of S-K-E-E-T, but Kanye is not spelling it that way.
How's he spelling it?
Or maybe S-K-E-T-E, like Pete.
He just can't spell.
Or maybe he's saying that Pete Davidson looks like Skeet.
Skeet who?
Oh, I don't know.
You know.
All I know is
Kanye's allowed to vent. Can you imagine being Kanye? And look at Pete. He's like with your ex-wife. Like, I think he's allowed to vent. I'm Team Kanye. I'm Team Yeezy. I don't care.
I also act like y'all act like Kim Kardashian doesn't have a mind of her own. She's making a choice here. You do know that, right?
Yes, he definitely is.
But Charlamagne, would you not want to see they bring their whole family back together? Come on.
No, not if they're not happy. I just gave Donkey of the Day to people who be looking for love in all the wrong places, because sometimes you can be with somebody and still be alone. So if she's not happy, I want her to be happy.
And I do feel bad for Kim to have to go through this right now, as their relationship is clearly not working. I don't think this is going to help bring them closer together. But I also have sympathy for Kanye, who's clearly going through it over losing his family.
Well, Kim, I just want you to know, and I'm talking to you, Kim, not Kim Kardashian. Kim, tonight when you're with whoever the one you love is, when they skeet, just think of Pete Davidson, okay? Good morning. Who's this?
What's going on? It's Vic from Detroit.
Vince or Vic?
VIC.
VIC. Vic, would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet?
If I was Kanye West, I would.
Tell me why.
Think about it, though. We're not talking about the Super Bowl. We're not talking about who we talking about right now on Monday. Kanye West.
Okay.
He's
Kanye
trending
West
above the Super Bowl.
Correct. He's genius. He knows I'll say that in a stretch. He's crazy, but he's smart.
He's not crazy. There's nothing crazy about Kanye West, and we're going to stop saying that. To your point, he knows exactly what he's doing, okay?
Right.
And why he's doing it. Just like I know exactly what I'm doing by doing this topic this morning, okay?
But no.
Huh?
You Kanye. Look, Charlamagne.
Hello.
And then, quick question, though. Earlier today, when y'all was talking about the whole conscious co-parenting thing, I think you guys asked the wrong question in a sense.
Talk to me.
So I and my daughter's mother, she's now 2, we were friends in high school, never dated. She was the homie just because that's why we didn't date. We decided she was married. She got out of divorce. I was engaged. That didn't happen. So we sat down. We said, look, I want a kid. She wanted a kid. We sat down. We talked it out. She got her lawyer involved. I got my lawyer involved. And at the end of the day, that's how.
Did you ski?
Contract.
Did you skin her though to have the baby?
So yes, and the reason why we sat down and did that because the cost to have, do it the scientific way was crazy. And at the time, RN, I'm an engineer, so
I get
it. It's a practical decision. Okay.
Exactly. So we sat down, and it was nice. It was cool.
I like that.
It was weird, but. So, yeah.
I like
you said
that.
it was nice. It was nice. You sound like you miss it.
That's conscious
It was
ski.
nice.
I appreciate you, brother.
She said, I appreciate y'all too. Take it easy, man.
Good morning. That's it. Oh, 1-800-585-1051. We're asking a simple question this morning. Would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet?
Call me. Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic. Come on. 800-585-1051.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes. What's your name, sir?
Josh.
Josh. Simple question. Would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet?
Nah, I definitely wouldn't, especially with the Yin Yang Twin song. But Kanye West definitely did that for publicity to have us think. If Angela Yee never told me what it means for real, I definitely would have been like, yo, he's straight bugging. But he gave us some tea just there, giving us that tea. That's crazy.
True indeed.
All right,
my brother. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Big Mike from the Stiff. How y'all doing?
Big Mike from the Stiff.
From the Stiff, Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi. I was like, what the hell is Big Mike from the Stiff?
Man, Mississippi, man. How y'all doing?
M-I-S-S. Oh, and what is it? M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I,
Yeah.
humpback, I.
Humpback, I.
Now, would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife, Skeet?
No, never that. And not only would I never do that, I got a question for y'all. Are y'all ready for this question?
Yes.
Okay.
Kanye West is narcissistic.
Very much so.
Kanye West is egotistical.
Very much so.
Now, when somebody out there does something, especially like if you have a mass shooting or something like that, what do we stop doing? We stop saying that person's name because we don't want to give them credit. Why the heck are we still talking about Kanye?
Because
Kanye West wakes up every morning wanting to hear his name or see his face somewhere or something.
That is
and
true.
The more that we do it, the more he feeds off of it, and the more he feels that he's relevant. So he's going to continue to do this. So if we stop giving Kanye, if we stop feeding his ego, if we stop not only feeding his ego, but buying his stuff, man. His shoes are ugly. He's not a goat.
Now, whoa.
It's going to cut him off.
Now, whoa. As a 43-year-old grown man, I must say those goddamn Yeezys are very comfortable. I have on a pair this morning, okay? I have on a pair of Yeezys.
But they look whack.
But they comfortable, though. I can't say they look whack. Not all of them.
They're like Crocs. They're like more stylish Crocs.
Hey, man. That man knows how to make a shoe for a 40-plus-year-old. I'm sorry, brother.
Them things are whack and they overpriced.
Well, I don't pay for them.
Let me ask you this on something real though. Would you go to Kanye's Donda 2 listening party in Miami? It's going down February 2nd.
Nope.
22nd. February 22nd.
Nope. Unless you pay for me to get there, flight ticket, nope, not going.
So you would go if we pay for you?
If you pay for it, if somebody paid for it, that's like the new vest. I don't like the new vest because they too Ferrari looking, but if somebody bought it for me and gave it to me, I'm taking it.
I feel you, brother. Have a good day. Good morning. Who's this?
Gary, I'm from Houston.
Gary, what's happening, my brother? Got a question for you. Would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet?
I don't think I would nickname that, but I remember it was a Disney TV show back in my day called Cousin Skeeter.
I remember Cousin Skeeter.
Yeah, we used to say his name. Megan Good was on that show. I think that was one of her first shows.
Yes, that's true.
And that was the norm back in the day. I don't know if Disney, but yeah.
There's a difference between Skeeter and Skeet, though. But I guess a Skeeter does Skeet, right?
Cousin Skeeter.
If you Skeet, you're a Skeeter. We're all Skeeters, sir.
All right. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Cousin Skeeter.
All right.
Peace, brother. All right. I didn't keep a vote or anything. I just wanted to ask people, would you nickname the man who's currently dating your ex-wife Skeet? That is a very strange nickname to give to somebody that may or may not be in, on, or around your ex-wife. Now, we got one report coming?
I think one person said yes, they agreed with it. Yes, rumors coming up. Wendy Williams is speaking out for the first time and denying these mental health allegations, and she's also saying who created these false narratives. It's somebody she once considered a friend.
All right, we'll talk about it. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So listen up.
Well, we've been telling you that Wells Fargo has denied Wendy Williams access to her financial assets for weeks, and they haven't provided her or her counsel with an explanation or evidence to support their decision. So now she has filed a restraining order against Wells Fargo. She is citing financial exploitation, and she's also asking the court to reopen any frozen accounts or assets and grant her access to any and all accompanying statements. And that's a lot of money on the line right there. Now, she also is denying all these allegations about her mental health and well-being, and she said she has employed holistic health professionals to help her reach optimal health during her treatment of Graves' disease and thyroid concerns. They also claim in a statement that there's a former employee who's upset because she no longer has direct and unfettered access to Wendy's financial affairs.
Oh, as always, send the healing energy to Wendy Williams.
Yes, they did say please send her positive messages, energy, and affirmations to her social media that she can read daily as well. So you guys can do that.
I saw some pictures
now,
of her
the
this
baby
morning on the Shade Room.
How'd she look?
She looked like Wendy Williams.
How'd she look?
She looked like Wendy Williams.
All right. Now, the baby is giving his side of the story. He addressed the bowling alley fight that he had with Danny Lay's brother, Brandon Bills. He was talking to TMZ, and here's what he had to say.
What happened over there with Brandon Bills?
Self-defense.
Self-defense?
Shit, running around threatening people.
Okay.
That's the same thing I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I saw self-defense.
And so Brandon Bills, in the meantime, posted on his Instagram story, if I had only one homie that night, everything would have been different. Not one person came to help me out. That's the worst, when something bad happens and then you be thinking back like what you could have, would have, should have done.
And that's not how that works,
replaying
though,
it in your head.
You can't get online and threaten people and say when a person comes to your city, you're gonna see about them, and then approach them and then expect. You can't control the reaction, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like when you go up to a person and you step to them in that way, you don't know how they're gonna respond. So no, that's not how that works. And if he felt that way, he should have made sure he had somebody with him before he stepped to the baby.
Well, the baby and his crew are now banned from that bowling alley. I don't know that they care, but they also are investigating the baby too after this incident. So that's not a positive thing for him. And Issa Rae, congratulations to her. She is the first ever person to get a key to the city of Inglewood. So congratulations to Issa Rae. She really deserves it. She's the queen of Inglewood. She said, right. I'm a little emotional. I'm trying to be a thug right now. The mayor really flabbergasted me, and that this is the first key in 114 years. It's a huge honor, and I just want to thank you all so much for your support.
Drop one of clues bombs for real estate Ray. High income Issa is what we call her. Okay?
All right. Now, Bow Wow was on Twitter, and he may have a radio show in the works. He posted they thought I was playing when I said I want my own morning show on the radio in ATL. Well, the talks have started. Stay tuned.
Well,
Bow Wow makes good radio.
Yeah, but it's a hell of a commitment. You know that, Yee. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake up every morning, 6 a.m. Or no, you got to wake up earlier than 6 a.m.
No, 4 a.m.
Yes, 4 a.m. and commit to that Monday through Friday. That's a hell of a commitment. It's something that got to be in you, not something you can just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm going to do this. But we'll see.
Right. And it's in you, right?
100%.
All right.
I love it.
And Logan Paul is planning to sue Floyd Mayweather. Now, what he is claiming is that Mayweather has not paid him what he is owed. He said he has not gotten his payment from their exhibition fight last summer, and he told sources that he made a mistake. Here's what he had to say.
Yeah, I heard you had to file the suit against Mayweather, so he hasn't.
No, I don't think we did yet.
Are you planning to?
Yeah.
Is that like soured you at all on professional fighting, having to go through this with Mayweather?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because he's a scumbag.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out. And,
yeah.
But, like,
I am really interested in the details of this situation. I want to know why Logan Paul hasn't got this money yet. I really want to know.
Yeah, what happened? So, you know, he said, I don't know, how much is he supposed to get? I think they were saying he was supposed to get up to like $20 million, and it was $49.99 on Showtime and Famio, and it got over 1 million buys on pay-per-view.
But that's what I'm saying. I wonder.
So definitely there's money there.
That's actually one of the things I'm really wondering who's in control of. Who's in control of the pay-per-view buys? Because I would think that that wouldn't come from Mayweather Promotions, would it? I don't know. I don't know how that works. That's what I want to know. I would like to know the business, the intricate details of that business. I would like to know.
All right. Well, Floyd has not responded yet, but if we know Floyd, he's going to have something to say about this at some point. So we'll be interested to hear his side of the story. And that is your rumor report.
That's right. Now we got the People's Choice Mix coming up next. Now, you've heard me say all day that DJ Envy isn't here today. But somehow or another, there's going to be a mix that plays at 9 o'clock, and DJ Envy will be talking on it. He'll be asking you to call in for your request. Now, you can waste your time and do that if you want to. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Or you can tweet him right now, and he'll definitely get your song on if it's something that's already in the mix.
If that's the lie y'all want to continue to tell, fine. All right, People's Choice.
I said if it's something that's already in the mix, he'll get it up for you.
Yeah, if it's already in the mix, it'll play. Yes, indeed. All right, it's The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
The Kings of Napa comes from the executive producer of Claws, and this juicy series has got it all. You do not want to miss The Kings of Napa. The drama unfolds every Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on OWN.
Yes, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee, DJ Envy is off today. And it's time for another edition of I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. Every day on the Black Effect Podcast Network, we drop a daily podcast hosted by my man B. called I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either. And today we're discussing the term mother effer. Let's see if you know this.
Welcome to Mr. Dottie's neighborhood. And we're at the home of one of the most influential saxophonists of all time, John Coltrane, right here in High Point, North Carolina. What's really good, man? B-Dot here. And you all have really been enjoying the I Didn't Know, Maybe You Didn't Either series.
And I appreciate that. Thank you to the Black Effect Podcast Network. Thank you to iHeartRadio. Thank you to the Breakfast Club.
But understand, these are things that I genuinely didn't know. And maybe you didn't either. For example, did you know that back in slave periods, they had breeding farms? They bred humans like dogs. And it has one of my favorite curse words in question right now. Should it be canceled? Samuel L. Jackson, and I love the curse word. It's 2 words, 4 syllables. Mother. Oh, you know don't nobody say that mother like Samuel L. Jackson. But when you think about these breeding farms, that term was literal. It didn't matter if it was your sister, your cousin, your auntie, or your mother. You had to. And when they knew that it was a family member, for discretionary purposes, they would put a bag over your head. How thoughtful. His mother about to be on the next episode of the Cancel Culture Network? Bam, bam, bam. Are you gonna cancel me for using it? What about Samuel L. Jackson? That man been fighting for black folks' rights since the early 60s. He was down there at Morehouse College, had administration trapped in the closet. I didn't know. Maybe you didn't either.
I didn't know that. I had a feeling, but I didn't know. I had a feeling.
I don't know if I ever even thought about it, but it always was a weird phrase.
Definitely is a weird phrase, but it makes sense in context, I guess. And I can see why it would be disrespectful, right? But when we come back, we got the positive note. It's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast.
What's up? It's The Breakfast Club. I'm Angela Yee, and DJ Envy is off today. But right now, let's get ready for Monday after the Super Bowl's positive note from Charlamagne.
That's right. And being that it's Valentine's Day, man, you know, I gave Donkey of the Day to everybody who, you know, is looking for love in all the wrong places. And I told y'all to focus on self-love. And I just want to remind you of that, okay? I want to reaffirm that to you, just in case you have forgotten today. You matter. You are loved. You are worthy. You are magical. Now continue to tell yourself that. All right? Happy Valentine's Day.
Breakfast Club, bitches! Y'all finished or y'all done?